Hey guys, Louie here. Well, the Silver Army is ready to fight. We're going to be fighting for prices over 26 and over 30 and over 35. And these guys have been guarding my stack for a few years now. These are the Silver Warrior series from Bullion Exchanges. And man, they have just gotten black and grody and you may like them like that. That's kind of cool, but I think I'm going to clean them up this morning, and I want to show you how I do that. Okay, let's go real quickly here. What we have is a bowl of hot water. What we're going to do is drop this tinfoil into the middle of it. That's a couple of pieces of tinfoil. And just push that down until the water goes over the tinfoil. Try not to burn yourself. There we go. All right, and then you're just going to go into your kitchen cabinet and pick up some Arm & Hammer baking soda. There it is. So simple. You can do this with rounds and bars as well. Put you a nice big slug of baking soda in there. It's not going to hurt anything, and I don't recommend this for collector coins or numismatics unless you're really desperate, but you're going to get a good deal of baking soda in there. Come on out. Come on out. This stuff tends to get clumpy. There we go. Okay, so now we're creating a chemical reaction with the aluminum foil and the baking soda and the hot water, and we're just going to drop these guys in here and see what happens. Guess we'll do about 3 at a time, huh? Want to make sure they're all the way down in. Okay, and you should see them start to lighten up a little bit. We'll flip them over. We could leave a little patina on here. That might be kind of cool. But let's flip them over. This was a really neat set, and it was a little pricey at the time, but very cheap in comparison to today's prices for 3-ounce figurines. Oh, come on, Berserker. There we go. There's Berserker. Here is the Samurai. We'll get you a good look at these after we get done. So this is basically how you do it. Now that water is cooling off, so it's better when it's hot. But there we go. I think it'd be nice to see these cleaned up. And I'll come back when I've got them all cleaned up. It goes just like that. I'll probably have to reheat the water for the next 4. But we'll let those guys clean up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, here they are all cleaned up. I could have kept going, but I thought I'd leave a little patina on these guys. Man, isn't this a wonderful set? Oh, gosh, I've forgotten the names of them. Of course, there's a Spartan. He is an Egyptian, I believe. Clearly the Samurai. Chunky little piece there. The Executioner. Who is he? I don't know if he's a Viking. He might be a Viking. This guy back here, I think, is the Berserker, because he wears that, what is that, a wolf helmet? Yeah, that's hard to see. Very cool, very cool. So we're ready to do battle, huh? We're gonna talk about silver a little bit. I'll keep an eye on these guys. You never know when they could get rowdy. So, yeah, we're going to talk about silver a little bit. Now you've seen how to clean up your silver, and these statues have just been a great little investment. And it was a whim when I purchased them a few years ago. As I said, I've had them out and just been enjoying them, but they were getting pretty grody. So here they are. Yeah, silver is back down in here in the 24s. Could not hold the 25s twice. So definitely a big reversal. I think a result of the dollar quickly and unexpectedly becoming so strong. But that may not last forever. I think silver and all commodities are really trying to break out here. And I think we're in a buy zone anywhere between here and 24. I think you could back up the cart. No promises, of course, but I'm definitely back in silver at this point. I mean, my gosh. The potential, I mean, when you see gold near all-time highs, and the 10-year, not really looking to go down anymore, which is the counterweight to gold. But you see gold kind of struggling here, I'd say, in the 2100s. Maybe it'll be 2200. Maybe we'll get a run and it'll go to 23. But silver at 24, being half of its all-time high, pretty much the only thing on earth that is, and you can look at other charts, but whatever you're buying, you can see that silver is undervalued compared to most everything else. Certainly the stock market, I would argue Bitcoin, I would say commodities in general. And, part of that I think has to do with manipulation, and perhaps demand has been light on the retail side. We all know that. There's been plenty of silver to buy. But on the industrial side, they need silver. They need lots of silver. And, that's going to put a tailwind on it. So here we are. And I think you could basically buy again. And, if we push through the 25s and get into the 26s, things could really get interesting. And you've seen why I like to buy on the way down when it was, 23, 22.50, 22 some mornings. And that's when people give up. That's when, you see a lot of people throwing in the towel, and rightfully so, if they've owned it for 10 years and it's still 22 because they bought when it was at a higher price. I understand that. But giving up then was a mistake, and giving up now would be a mistake, because the run is going to happen. It's happened before, and it's going to happen again, except this time from a higher base. When silver was 14, they said it was going lower. When silver was 18, they said it was going lower. When it was 20, it was going lower. When it was 22, everybody was throwing their silver away and buying gold. Okay, gold has done really well. Nothing against gold. I stack gold. I try to keep a 50% weight in gold. But here we are in the 24s, and recently in the 25s. And, you're not hearing those guys so much. The ones that have given up on silver, and hopefully they stop making their videos to talk you guys out of buying it, because we're getting ready for a run. That's my humble opinion. I think we're getting ready for a run, and I think if you're not buying on the way down, like right now when it's dipping, maybe Monday morning it'll be lower and you could scoop some more up. If you're not buying on the way down because you're discouraged, and you wait to buy on the way up, well, you see that we can have a 75-cent up day. And sometimes that's followed by another 75-cent up day, not a smackdown like we saw. When the dollar spikes up 1% or something, the bullion banks are going to short the hell out of silver because they hold a lot of shorts. So, I expect that, but I don't expect the dollar to be rocketing higher forever. Eventually, silver is going to be needed. Eventually, the cost of mining silver is going to be so high that they won't be able to replenish the inventories. And I think a lot of the silver that retail investors are selling is getting melted and being put to industry. Why would industry be buying it? Well, solar panels, electronics. There's only so much silver on Earth, guys, and mining it is not going to be $15 anymore. Okay, you know the cost is going up. So we can put all the silver miners out of business and manipulate the price, down to $10, but there won't be any more silver in the market when we do that. So there is a counterbalance. And, the fix for lower prices is higher prices. Now, if it gets up in the 30s, all right, I'll change my tune. I imagine that, we could spend some time in the 30s and there could be a pushback. Same with gold. Gold gets up to 2,400. I think there could be a pushback because central banks may stop buying it. But would you rather have an asset that is poised to go from 24 to 35 or one that's poised to go from 21,250 to 2,300? You choose. You don't have to buy stuff like this. You can buy plain generic bullion. Well, not that, but my taste runs rich in poured silver. But those were 29 an ounce. I'm happy with that, with silver at 24 and a half. So there we go. All right, that's all I'm going to say. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. And you guys, hey, if you haven't seen the silver supplement video, he's doing a giveaway. Very beautiful giveaway for Easter. I'd like you guys to get in on that. And he's going to show you some nice poured silver there as well. So whatever you're doing, if you're buying poured silver, collector coins, statues, vintage bars, or good old silver eagles, don't forget, there's opportunity. There is opportunity, a lot more upside than downside, in my opinion. All right, Silver Army, let's go do battle. I want to see 26 on Monday, okay? Okay, bye.